Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I am going to do Exp22 Excel Chapter 2 hands-on exercise Townsend Mortgage Company. Basically, this is the second chapter of this PSN course of Excel section. In this video, I am going to do this step by step. I am going to explain each and everything to you. I am not only going to solve the question, but I am going to make you learn the Excel as well. So if you want me to do this assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments, then you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. You can also hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer sciences, all other writing assignments, mathematics or statistics. My WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Please contact me either through WhatsApp or email and hire me for your courses. At start of instruction, we are given with project description. There is nothing to solve in this project description, but I suggest you to read this project description, get an idea about the assignment, then it will be easy for you to solve this assignment on your own. So please go through this project description. Then we have main part of the assignment, that is steps to perform to complete this assignment, and we have a total of 17 steps or questions to get this assignment done. So let's start with step number 1 of the assignment. Step number 1 of the assignment is saying start Excel, download and open the file named Exp22 Excel Chapter 2 hands-on exercise assessment loans. Grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of file name. So I have already downloaded this Excel workbook. This is the Excel workbook that we gonna use to solve this assignment. We will apply all the instructions, all the steps to this Excel workbook, and we gonna make this Excel workbook in the final form for the submission. So your first task is to download and open this Excel workbook. I have already downloaded, and you can download this from your Pearson or course dashboard. There is nothing else to solve in step number 1. Step number 1 of the assignment is just about downloading of this Excel workbook. That's why now let's move to step number 2. Step number 2 of the assignment is saying you would like to create a formula to calculate the amount financed for each loan. Enter a formula in cell D8 to calculate the amount financed for the first mortgage. Once completed, copy the formula down, completing column D. So now first of all, we are supposed to calculate the amount financed in this range in column D. And amount financed will be equal to the purchase price minus down payment. When we will subtract the down payment from the original cost, then we will get that how much amount is going to be financed. Okay, so type an equal sign, and original cost is given in cell B8 minus C8. That will be the formula for the amount financed. We are subtracting down payment from the original housing cost, then we will get amount financed. So that is the amount financed. Okay, now we will use the fill handler to drag this formula down so that we can get all the amounts in column D. And that is all about step number 2 of the assignment, where we were supposed to calculate the amount financed. Okay, now let's do step number 3. Step number 3 is saying you would like to create a formula to calculate the monthly interest rate per period for each loan. Okay, now we are supposed to calculate monthly interest rate per period. Enter in formula in cell F8 to calculate the monthly interest rate for first loan. Add the appropriate absolute cell references for cell B5 and then use the fill handler to copy the formula down, completing column F. So we will go to the workbook now. In column F, in this range, we are going to calculate the rate per period. And the rate per period will be the annual rate divided by the number of month in an year that is equal to 12, that is given in cell B5. So type an equal sign. We will divide this rate divided by number of month in an year, but use absolute reference for this cell B5. Okay? Because this B5 is not changing. So we will get this rate per period. Now use the fill handle to drag it down so that we can get all the rate per period in column F. So we have calculated rate per period, that is the annual rate divided by the number of month in an year, that is equal to cell B5. Okay? So we have calculated the rate per period. Okay, that is all about step number 3. So we are done with second step, the third step. So now let's do step number 4. You would like to calculate the total number of payments period for each loan. To complete the task, you will use a mixed cell reference as an alternative to an absolute cell references. Enter a formula in cell H8 to calculate the total number of payment period per loan. Use an appropriate mixed cell references for cell B5 and then use the fill handle to copy the formula down, completing column H. So now we are going to calculate the total number of payments. Total number of payment is always equal to number of years multiplied by number of month in an year, that is equal to cell B5 equal to 12. Okay? So we will type an equal sign. Total number of year is given in cell G8. We will multiply this by the B5, but we are supposed to use absolute or mixed references for this one. So we got the number of payments for this one. So that is all about step number 4, where we were supposed to calculate the total number of payments. So I have calculated the total number of payments, that is equal to number of years given in cell G9 multiplied by the number of months that is given in cell B5. Okay? So let me move to next step of the assignment, that is step number 5. Step number 5 is saying, you would like to calculate the total value of homes being financed. Use auto sum in cell B16 to calculate the total value of all homes sold. So we are going to calculate the housing cost of all homes in cell B16. So we will go to cell B16, type an equal sign and type sum. Okay? Now we are supposed to select the range for which we are going to get the total. So this is the range we will select from B8 up to B12. Okay? Enter. So we got the housing cost of all homes sold. Okay? That is all about step number 5. Now let's do step number 6. Step number 6 is saying, you would like to calculate the average value of all homes being purchased. Use auto sum in cell B16 to calculate the average value of all homes purchased. So now, here we are supposed to use an if function. Average function. Type equal sign and type average. You will see different average functions. Select this one. Now we will select the range for which we are going to get the average. So we are going to get the average for this range. So press enter. We got the average of each home. Okay? Now let's do step number 7. You would like to calculate the median value of all homes being purchased. Enter a function in cell B18 to calculate the median value of all homes being purchased. So now in cell B18 we are going to calculate the median of all homes being purchased. So type an equal sign, type median here. This is the median function. Okay, now select the range for which we are going to get the median. So we are going to get the median for this range. So select this range starting from B8 up to B12. Either you can select the range here or you can enter B8 up to B12 here. Press enter. So we got the median. Okay. So that is all about step number 7, where we were supposed to get the median. Okay, now let's do step number 8. Step number 8 of the assignment is saying you would like to display the cost of least expensive home. Enter a function in cell B19 to display the value of least expensive home financed. So now we are going to get the minimum of home being financed. So let me go to the workbook and go here and type an equal sign, type minimum. We will see a minimum function here. Select this function. Now we are going to select the range for which we are going to get the minimum value. So we are going to get the minimum value of this range starting from B8 up to B12 and press and enter. Okay. So we got the minimum of the home being financed. Okay. Now let me go to the next step of the assignment. That is step number 9. Okay. Step number 9 of the assignment is saying you would like to display the value of the most expensive home financed. Enter a function in cell B20 to display the most expensive home financed. Okay. So let me go to the workbook. Here we are supposed to use a maximum function. Type an equal sign, type max. Okay. So now we are going to select the range for which we are going to get the maximum value. So maximum value, we are going to get the maximum value for this range starting from B8 up to B12, and we will get a maximum value of 400,000. Okay. So that is all about step number 9. Now let me do step number 10. And step number 10 of the assignment is saying you would like to determine the total number of homes financed. Enter a function in cell B21 to count the total number of homes being financed based on the values in column B. So let me go to cell B21. Here we are supposed to use a count function. Type equal sign, type count. Okay. Count function will appear here. Select that function. Now we are going to select the range for which we are going to get the count. We are going to get the count of this function B8 up to B12. We will get a value of 5. Okay. So that is all about step number 10. So I have solved 10 steps for you in this video. That is more than half of the assignment that I have solved for you in this video. But if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, or if you want me to do this complete course for you, including all the Word, Excel, PowerPoint or Access assignments, then you can contact me and you can hire me for your complete course. My WhatsApp number and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. Please reach me out through WhatsApp or email and hire me for your courses, and I will make sure that you're gonna get best grade. Thank you so much for watching my video. I will get back to you with another powerful solution.